Fleet Admiral Winter's Log, stardate July 27th, 2024. I have been tasked with hosting an open communication to share current events with the fleet and other interested parties. This transmission will be multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch to facilitate this. Tonight we will be earning some latinum at the Dobbo table. Actually, yeah, we should be at the Dobbo table. Oh my god, I made a total mess of that. But we are on Ryza instance number 14 while we hold our summit. Joining me for the mission are my two co-hosts, Captain Ken and Admiral Nova. Nova, how's it going? What have you been getting up to over the last 7 days?
I have been, well, work for one thing.
Keeping busy?
Yeah, basically, more or less.
Have you been doing much with the summer event?
I have been doing the daily at the very least. Right now I'm still working on churning out birds and monkeys.
Have you earned the ship yet?
I have,
Yay!
but have not had a chance to try it yet.
Alright, no worries, no worries.
It's been a busy week. I have heard good things about it, though.
I've heard good things about it as well, yes. Ken, how about you? How have you been doing? What have you been keeping up to over the last 7 days?
Work, and it's the gear up to school for the band kids. So it's band camp time, getting their marching routines down. Lots of trips and lots of activity between that work and everything else.
All right. How are you getting on with the summer event?
I haven't finished, and I've used the ship, but only to see what it looks like with the various skins.
Right. Good stuff. Yeah, I have earned the ship as well. I'm earning dilithium now at this stage. I'm up to, what is it? 16,000 dil a day, which is pretty good. For anyone who's wondering why I have this unusual camera angle, it's because of this freak here that's shaking his groove thing in front of me. If I turn the camera here, I don't have to look at him. So
Here you go.
No.
That's a little better.
No. Don't do anything. I have the camera in a perfect position.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that actually is a good position.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Who we got here? We got Sun Plio. We got Teacher Guy. Teacher Guy, thank you so much for resubscribing. I seen that come in there a few minutes ago. We have Sarah Atas. I'm probably butchering that name. We have Dwayne09, Illuminus, The Incredible G. Let's see. Nova's doing a lot of talking there. Rachel Oldham. Dwayne again, Incredible G. Hyper Hydrar. Ransman. Matt Black. Thank you all so much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully you're going to enjoy the show tonight. We have a lot of news to cover, and then we'll be chilling out on Ryza and earning loads of favors. Actually, so what am I doing telling you this? Nova, why don't you tell us what we have planned for today's show?
Well, I think you just did a pretty good job of covering that.
I probably did, yeah. But sure, you go over it anyway.
Okay. During the summit, we will discuss the latest Star Trek Online news. We will also share the latest Priority One Armada news and highlight some of our outstanding members within our community. So if you have not made your way over to Ryza instance number 14, come and join us. After the summit, we will soak up the sun on Ryza for our weekly away mission to enjoy all of the events here, and most importantly, earn some favors. Your character needs to be level 10 to join.
Okay, so moving on, let's kick off our first giveaway of the night. So, captains, for your chance to win a stack of 999 Lolonaut favors, what we would like you to do is type in the word credence into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word credence, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a stack of 999 favors. So, best of luck, everyone. That's you.
If you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you want to be a member of our Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority One Armada.
Our merch store is back, so come check out our Armada themed goodies. For t-shirts to towels, cups to caps, and even pillows you can use if you follow the link on our website or Twitch page.
Right, well, sorry I had to cough there in the middle of that. I had like a little tickle in the back of my throat. But we have a lot to talk about and cover in this week's Star Trek Online news. So let's jump right into the roundtable. And Ken, tell us all about the Bonus Marks and Phoenix Prize Pack event, please.
This week, from July 25th at 8 p.m. until July 29th on PC, Star Trek Online is running a special event where captains can earn bonus marks by playing content throughout the game. During the event, content that provides marks, fleet or reputation, will reward a 50%, that's 1.5 times, bonus above the normal amounts. This bonus is available for all content that rewards marks. Start building your fleet projects and reputations. Additionally, they are launching a special event with the Phoenix Prize Pack on PC. From July 25th until August 1st, you'll be able to pick up a free Phoenix Prize Pack on from Grim on Rosanna or Ona on Deep Space Nine, once per day. These prize packs contain the prizes of the past, allowing you access to the weapons, items, and ships you may have missed over the years in Star Trek Online. You can see a full list of the prizes contained on the website with news, the Star Trek Online website news. The Phoenix Prize Pack is a special pack purchased with dilithium or obtained for free during this event. Opening it grants you a token of one of the 5 rarities. You can redeem that token for a list of the prizes of that rarity level. But that's not all. During this limited time, the experimental starship upgrade tokens are returning to the Phoenix Prize Pack. You'll be able to exchange Phoenix Prize Pack tokens for a single experimental ship upgrade in the following amounts: 5 ultra rare tokens, 20 very rare tokens, and 100 rare prize tokens.
So, Nova, we'll start off with you. So we'll talk about the bonus marks first. Have you been doing anything, like have you been taking advantage of the bonus marks event?
Not as much as I would want to, unfortunately.
Uh-huh. How about your birds and monkeys? Have you been raising those?
Been raising my birds and monkeys.
Mm-hmm. And have you turned them in to get your marks?
I've started to, but I'm pretty much probably just going to wait till I get them all up to seniors and then just take one block of time and dump them all at that point.
You do know that this is ending like on Monday, so you've got a limited time to take advantage. Yes. Right. How about the Phoenix Prize Pack? Have you been getting your free daily prize pack every day, or are you just giving it a miss? Have you been turning in tokens for experimental upgrade tokens or anything like that?
I missed the Phoenix Prize Pack the first day, and I haven't been turning in any tokens.
All right. You're not in need of experimental upgrade tokens, no?
Not at the moment.
All right. Okay. Ken, how about you? Have you been doing anything with the bonus marks event going on?
I have not. I've been lucky to get in the event stuff this week.
Right. Limited time. How about the Phoenix Prize Pack? Have you been keeping up with that at all?
I have. I've gotten the prize, of course. I mean, I get typically rare, and that's about it.
Yeah. I know how you feel. So I actually haven't been doing an awful lot with the bonus marks event. I have been raising my birds and monkeys since the beginning of the summer event, and yesterday I went and turned them all in, and I got like 5,750 marks or something like that, which was sweet.
That's not bad.
For all of your characters or just one character?
I've only been doing it on one character.
Ah, gotcha.
So that was a nice chunk of marks to get, and I picked all fleet marks, and I finished off some of these projects in the inactive fleets. These ones you can see, look, they're all renewed now, and again, they actually
Nice.
need more marks. So that's what I do with my fleet marks. I put them into the inactive fleets in the Armada. But I haven't been running TFOs. I think I've only got one character that still has to do rep, and I've just found it hard to get the time to sit down for an hour and just run TFOs to take advantage of it. Unfortunately, the Phoenix Prize Pack haven't been going near it. I don't know what it was, but this time I was like, do you know what? It's only one prize pack. I'm only gonna get a rare like Ken. I'm not gonna get an epic. So I was just like, whatever.
Like Farnsworth.
No, not like
Yeah,
Farnsworth.
none of us can be Farnsworth.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, yeah. Now Nova, we were talking about this during the week, but this is actually the first time that they've run a bonus marks event during the summer event. So I was very surprised that they done it this year. And my guess is, with the changeover and everything that's going on with the acquisition of the license for STO, or the game, I suppose I should say, somebody just wasn't thinking, because they'd never do it. They never do bonus marks events that coincide with a seasonal event, because people would basically do exactly what I done, which is bank all their birds and monkeys, wait for the bonus marks event, and then take advantage of it. And that's what I done this time, because I always turn them in at the end of the summer event, and they just happened to run a bonus marks event this year. So if you do have any birds and monkeys, turn them in now, and you will get extra marks.
Yes,
Well,
I've got birds
maybe
and
they were
monkeys.
doing that for you, Winners. They said, oh, Winners is going to be doing this. We better just gear it up and have some fun with it.
No. It definitely had nothing to do with me anyway. I know that's for a fact. It'd be nice if it was, but no, unfortunately not. Anyway.
Oh, though, you know what? According to Film Monk Productions, this is the second time they haven't. The last time they did it was 6 years ago.
I don't think so. I've never seen a bonus marks event happen during the summer event, because I've even talked to them about it, and like when I was doing interviews on Priority One, and they were like, "Yeah, we never do that," and I was like, "Well, why don't you do it?" And they explained it, and I was like, "All right, okay, fair enough." If that's...
And apparently you've confused Farnsworth like crazy by talking about birds and monkeys.
Oh, does Farnsworth not do the birds and monkeys thing? No.
No. He says I thought it was birds and bees.
Okay. Right, anyway, let's move on to item number 2. Nova, tell us all about the 20% ship sale.
From now until July 29th on PC, Star Trek Online is having a 20% ship sale. Enjoy not just the discounts on ships, but also fleet modules, dry deck slots, and ship upgrade tokens as well. The sale includes bundles which are composed only of ships. It does not include bundles that have items other than ships in them. So, have you been eyeing a new ship or a ship bundle in the Z Store? Now's the time to grab the ship that you've always dreamt of commanding.
Okay, so we'll start off with Ken this time. Have you picked up any ships? Is there any of the bundles that you had your eye on, or are you giving this one a miss?
I'm as a whole, it's a miss. I'm eyeing the one we'll talk about here in a minute.
No, but how about you? Have you picked up any of the bundles?
Not this time around, and I probably will be passing on stuff right now.
Right. I've just got the Zen store open here at the minute. I haven't picked up any bundles. I have most of whatever I want already. So I'm giving it a miss. As you can see here, I've got a lot of the bundles already. But there's quite a few that I don't have. Yeah, nothing has really caught my eye that I was like, do you know what? I'm really going to pick this up. So, yeah, this time I said I'd give it a miss. Um, Actually, Fleet Ship modules should be on sale as well, shouldn't they? They are on sale. Fleet Ship modules
They are.
and
Yes.
experimental upgrade tokens. I might
Yes.
pick up some of those. And there's 2 days left in the sale. All right, I might do that later. I might pick up some experimental upgrade tokens. Right, let's move on to item number 3. Ken, tell us all about the Heritage Starship Bundle, please.
All right. Star Trek Online will soon be celebrating the video games that preceded them in its continuing mission to bring exciting, engaging gameplay to Trek fans of all ages. By releasing a series of starships directly inspired by those games of yore, wow, that's a word. These 3 vessels have been painstakingly recreated in Star Trek Online with explicit care and attention given to carrying on their legacy and ensuring that the fans of the titles they sprang from have the expectations met or exceeded. Starting on July 25th on PC and appearing on console on August 22nd, players will have the option of purchasing the Heritage Starship Bundle, which includes 3 brand new Federation starships, classic equipment pulled directly from older Trek games, and a whole package of additional valuable items. The starships, the Typhon Command Escort Carrier, the Achilles Miracle Worker Heavy Destroyer, and the Premonition Temporal Science Spearhead. It also includes reclaimable account-wide bundle exclusives, the Ground Weapon Elite Force Phaser Sniper Rifle, a hangar pet that's the Elite Valor Fighter, and 3 titles, the Armada Admiral, Dominion Warrior, and Herc Invader. One-time bundle exclusives include a 100% T6 ship coupon, 9 experimental ship upgrade tokens, so they're including the tokens to take those 3 ships all the way to X2, and 4 starship slots. This nostalgic bundle of classic offerings will be on sale for 9,375 Zen, 25% off for a limited time, 7/25 through 8/8 on PC. After which it will remain available indefinitely at the full price of 12,500 Zen. Each of these 3 starships will be available for individual purchase at the standard Tier 6 starship price of 3,000 Zen apiece. Please note that the purchase of any additional ships individually will not unlock the exclusive additional content found in the bundle, nor translate into a discount should you choose to purchase the bundle after. We'll continue on to learn more about their capabilities here in a moment. Each of these unique new offerings and how Star Trek Online has translated their well-known capabilities into new experiences for the modern era. I can't read. Elite Force Phaser Sniper Rifle. This item is inspired by the sniper rifle from Star Trek Elite Force video games series. Star Trek Online has done their best to make the weapon model an accurate but higher detailed depiction of the same weapon found in these games. These specially fitted field rifles are built with piercing emitters that cause their bolt-like attacks to potentially hit every foe positioned in a narrow cylinder within the area being aimed at, rather than only hitting the primary foe. Primary firebolt will stop at the primary target, but the powerful secondary fire will pierce all enemies in a line out to the maximum range. Like most phaser weaponry, this weapon has a chance to stun on hit. The Elite Valor Fighters were an upgrade to the Valkyrie Fighter and were referred to as Mark II Valkyrie Fighters. First introduced in Star Trek Invasion as part of the fleet of fighters that could be deployed with the USS Typhon. These fighter-sized hangar pets may be used in any ship that has a hangar. They will only be available at elite rank. The Elite Valor Fighters equipment and abilities include a Phaser Beam Array 1, a Phaser Pulse Cannon 1, Photon Torpedo 1, Torpedo High Yield 2, Emergency Power to Weapons 1, and Emergency Power to Weapons 2.
Okay, Nova, we'll start off with you this time. What's your thoughts on this bundle? Are you interested in it at all? Or if not, is there any of the ships like that you might be interested in individually?
Maybe a couple of the ships. I am not sure about the bundle at this moment.
Uh-huh.
I may just hold off on it totally and wait for a 35% sale.
All right. What ship or ships are you interested in? Do you know them?
The Typhon and the Achilles.
And the Achilles. All right. Okay. Ken, same question. Are you interested in this bundle? And if not, are there at least any of the ships that you're interested in?
Typhon.
Typhon. Nice.
Oh yeah.
So,
I really enjoyed that game.
what game was it?
Invasion.
Invasion. I never played it, to be honest with you. Is it just the Typhon, or would you pick up the bundle?
Bundle. You got to have the Elite Four sniper rifle. I mean, that's just a given. But also the only the Valor fighters. I like my carrier build. So
Right.
you have that, and then the what the heck is it? The thing I was disappointed about though was the fact that the premonition does
Yeah.
not have, even though it looks so close to the like it could be part of the Odyssey or not Odyssey. Wait, the Enterprise E. My brain is
The
just
Sovereign,
fried
yeah.
today. The Sovereign class. It looks so close. It looks like the saucer could fit with the Sovereign and the hull and the nacelles. It's not interchangeable.
Yeah.
But even more, I was hoping it would go with the Lexington when I first saw it.
All right.
You know, the Lexington, like the Terran Lexington has the mission pod on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping you could replace a mission pod with that.
Right.
So, but the skins are not interchangeable; they are standalone. So I was like, I was sad.
I think that the Premonition has some Vesta vibes incorporated into it. When I look at it, I'm like,
That
oh,
too.
that looks kind of like a Vesta.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I am. I don't know if I'm interested in the bundle. I am interested in the Typhon. I've never played the game, so this is the first time I've seen the ship, and I'm like, wow, that is such an unusual looking ship for Starfleet. And I'm like, do you know what? I kind of like it. So I do have some 100% off coupons. And if I'm not going to go for the bundle, then I'll just pick up that ship with one of the coupons.
Just make sure you have a son of Moog as the captain,
Yeah. Okay.
because that was Worf's ship in the game.
All right. Okay. I do have to admit, though, the Achilles, it looks like a mean Voyager. I think that's what it strikes me as. And I do like the look of that ship. Not as much as I like the Typhon, but the Achilles definitely, it's not a bad looking ship. I think it's pretty cool.
We haven't covered.
It kind of reminds me of is kind of like a cross between Voyager and an Akira.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Now the Achilles' big draw for me is the cannons, and we haven't gotten to it yet. But so traditionally, you're used to you get your quad cannon, then you have your dual heavies everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It has hexa cannons.
Yeah, that's right. Well, actually,
So
why don't we move on to the ships themselves, and we'll talk about item number 4 here. And Nova, why don't you tell us all about the Typhon Command escort carrier, please?
The USS Typhon took center stage as an important original starship introduced in Star Trek Invasion. In that game, it served as a mix between a mobile outpost and a light carrier. In order to stay true to its lineage, Star Trek Online has reintroduced the class concept of the escort carrier, with this ship serving as their template for any future variants within this class. While still escorts in most capacities, escort carriers will sacrifice the elemental weapon slot in favor of a second hangar bay and subsystem targeting capabilities that they gain. This class of vessel is among the most purpose-built ships in the Federation's fleets, specifically meant to serve as a forward launching point for small craft such as fighters, runabouts, evacuation shuttles, and more. Despite its compact design, a large portion of its interior is dedicated to hangar space for this specific purpose, sacrificing the typical resilient of other carriers in favor of being more maneuverable. To help offset these limitations, Starfleet's best minds built in the fortress mode into the ship. For a brief period of time, additional armor plating slides into place and to protect the vital systems and structural integrity fields activate across the ship, which significantly limits the carrier's movement, while also enabling special phaser auto turrets. This risky maneuver gives the Typhon a fighting chance, even if it finds itself in the thick of an enemy assault. Now, the ship details are as follows: 4-3 weapon layout with 2 device slots. The bridge officer stations are Lieutenant Tactical, Commander Tactical Command, Lieutenant Commander Engineering Command, Ensign Universal, and Lieutenant Commander Universal. Consoles are 5 Tech, 4 Engineering, 2 Science. It can equip dual cannons, and it has 2 anchor bays that are equipped with Valkyrie fighter squadrons. The Admiralty stats for the ship are Engineering 42, Science 16, TAC 59. The special is a 2.5 crit rating from TAC. The Universal Console Typhon Fortress Mode. Once engaged, the Typhon's Fortress Mode automatically transforms the starship from a maneuverable escort type ship into an almost stationary assault base. Armor plating, reinforced with additional structural integrity fields, slide into place to protect the vital systems, allowing some shield energy and nearly all engine power to be rerouted for other purposes. While much of this rerouting is directed into the defensive shielding, the majority of it is rerouted to the weapons emitters and used to activate the automated phaser auto turrets that dot the Typhon's outer hull. These specialized weapon emplacements will each automatically lock into the nearest target within their narrow firing arcs, filling the nearby space with phaser fire to draw off would-be attackers. Since Fortress Mode was designed as a last-ditch defense, it's also pre-configured to store up a boost of engine power that will be injected into the ship's impulse drives when the mode ends, granting a sudden boost of speed and maneuverability perfect for making a hasty escape. The console also provides a passive increase to all damage from turrets, as well as a crit severity boost for all directed energy weapons. Due to the complex nature of these intertwined systems, the Fortress Mode is only available on the Typhon Command escort carrier and cannot be equipped on other starships. The starship trait repurposed cargo bay hangar. While this trait is slotted, launching any hangar pet will also launch an advanced Valkyrie fighter squadron. While these pets are essentially identical to the hangar pets of the same name, they will not be tracked on your HUD, and they may not respond to your hangar commands. You may only deploy 6 of these additional Valkyrie squadrons at any point of time, and this trait is not triggered by pet summons that are not hangar bay pets. The fighter squadron weapons include phaser pulse cannons and photon torpedoes, while their abilities include torpedo, high yield 2, and spread 2.
Okay, Ken, we'll start off with you. Is there anything that Noah just covered there that did anything catch your eye? Is there anything that you're like, oh wow, that sounds
absolutely
awesome?
That trait.
Yeah.
You basically get a third hangar bay out of it. Second, if you're on something with only a single hangar bay, you now have 2. Granted, they're advanced Valkyries only, but if you have 2, that gives you 3, which has been a request from a lot of people for a while.
Right.
But I mean, now it'll work on anything with a hangar with that trait.
Yeah. Go on, Ken.
was going to say, I mean, that's just a begging for a superior area denial attachment.
Right, yeah. Nova, same question. Is there anything that you just covered there that you're like, oh my god, that sounds incredible?
The trait does sound interesting, but actually, what drew my attention to it was the console. And if you have not watched the video that they did for the release of this announcement, oh my goodness, that was something. Basically, the ship drew into itself and became a nice, tight little box, and you saw phaser fire go everywhere.
I actually did not see that video, but the one thing that's piqued my interest is this fortress mode, and the question I have, and you might be able to answer this for me because you've seen the video. Is the ship animated? Is there like moving parts on it when it goes into fortress mode?
Yes, it withdraws into itself and becomes a tight little box, pretty much. And then you see all the phaser fire release from the vessel.
Looking at your screen there, if you rotate it to the side view, I can kind of walk you through what you'd see. The line that runs between the upper and the bottom, upper and lower of the hull there, that will close up. The extended part that's right there underneath your mouse will draw in. The nacelles will draw in, and it just kind of closes up.
Okay, so I'll tell you what you guys have just done. I am getting this ship. It's happening. We sold you. It's happening. It doesn't matter. I'm definitely getting the ship. The only question is, will I pick up the bundle or the ship individually? I'm definitely getting that ship though. That sounds awesome.
It was the fortress mode that caught my attention, and after watching that video, I watched the video first, I think, and then I went and read everything, and I'm like, oh, okay, so yeah, that is. Now I can match these up with stuff that we were seeing in that video, and yeah. Wow.
The only downside to the fortress mode is the turrets that pop up all only have a 45-degree firing angle.
Right.
However, I believe in an article that I read that 45-degree angle, they put turrets all over the ship, so it actually covers the entire 360-degree angle. Covers everything.
Well, yes, they do. The challenge is the only time that would be effective, though, is if you have gone up and you are now surrounded.
That is true.
If they're only in one arc, then 75% of it's not going to do you any good.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely going picking up that ship. That just sounds absolutely awesome. I think I could have a lot of fun with that. I need to make the decision on the bundle, because if I buy the ship individually and then later on decide in the bundle, I can't do it. It won't be allowed.
And one thing to keep in mind, and this is why I am debating on the bundle itself. If I'm interested in two of the ships, it's the fact that the Elite Valor fighters are a bundle exclusive.
Right.
And those are, if I remember correctly, basically an upgrade of the ones that actually come with the Typhon.
Right.
Yep. The Valkyrie, or not Valkyrie, the Valkyrie, Elite Valkyries. It's not just that they're exclusive; they'll only be available as Elite. Within the bundle. Right. So you can't even get like lower levels of them.
Right.
Yes.
Excuse me. So let's announce the winner of our current giveaway. Will we get that done now before we move on?
Sounds good.
So guys, our current giveaway is for a stack of 999 Lullanaut favors. This prize was very generously donated to us by Matt Black of the Priority One Armada. Thank you so much, Matt. So what we wanted you guys to do was type in the word credence into the chat. We'll give you 5 seconds on that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time's up. If you haven't typed in credence, you've missed your chance. So the winner of 999 Lullanaut favors is... to which viewer? Illuminous. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Congrats.
So, Illuminous, if you can please contact us, send a whisper or a PM to the Priority One Twitch channel and let us know what platform you're playing on and what your in-game @ handle is. We will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. I tell you what, we'll do the next blog and then we'll start the next giveaway after that. How's that sound for a plan, guys? Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Item number 5. Ken, tell us about the Achilles Miracle Worker Heavy Destroyer.
They went crazy on the news this week.
Yeah.
So, the Achilles class was introduced in Star Trek Dominion Wars as a new frontline heavy cruiser. Intended to help even the odds in the ongoing struggle against the forces from the Gamma Quadrant, given its offensive capabilities, Star Trek Online chose to adapt this heavily armed vessel into a heavy destroyer in order to allow us to stay closer to the inspiration. During the Dominion War, the Federation commanded the research and development of military capabilities able to stand against the Dominion Alliance's warships. One such attempt was the Achilles-class heavy destroyer. Its design objective was to be able to assault key targets by itself without the need of escorts and have high-level operative autonomy, roles which other ships in the fleet lacked the capabilities for, or were deemed too strategically critical to risk in being behind the enemy lines expeditions. The ship was outfitted with prototype weapons called the hexaphaser cannons. I take that back. Yeah, the hexaphaser cannons, a new iteration of the quad phaser cannons family originally designed for the Defiant class, and the micro quantum torpedo phalanx array. The ship comes with a Commander Tactical Miracle Worker Specialization Bridge Officer Suite and a Lieutenant Commander Universal Miracle Worker Specialist Bridge Officer seat. The ship details include it's a 5-2 weapons layout with 3 device slots, 1 Lieutenant Commander Tactical, 1 Commander Tactical Miracle Worker, 1 Lieutenant Engineering, 1 Ensign Science, and 1 Lieutenant Commander Universal Miracle Worker. The consoles are 5 Tactical, 2 Engineering, and 4 Science, with a base. It has a plus 10 weapons power and engine power. The console is Universal Micro Quantum Torpedo Phalanx Array. It can equip dual cannons. It has an experimental weapon slot for the prototype phaser hexacannons. The Admiral stats are a Engineering 62, Science 23, Tactical 32, and it ignores plus minus TAC from hazards. The console, the Universal Micro Quantum Torpedo Phalanx Array, originally designed by the Federation to confront the massive warships from the Dominion Alliance during the Dominion Wars, the Phalanx Quantum Torpedoes Array relies on launching a massive number of micro torpedoes that, while individually may have limited firepower, and its stacking damage makes it a serious threat when landing consecutive hits. This variant, equipped with a set of targeted micro quantum torpedoes that rush towards a designated enemy and set of target-seeking micro quantum torpedoes that are capable of identifying nearby threats, the Phalanx Array has been optimized to be installed on the dorsal spine section of a ship or another compatible placement from which both sides of torpedoes are launched upwards before turning towards their target. This console provides extra power to the ship's weapon systems for a limited duration when you enter combat. This console mod can be equipped in any console slot. You may only equip one of these mods on any single ship. the starship trait Angle of the Bow. Whenever you deal damage with a projectile weapon, you gain a stacking bonus to shield penetration and damage for projectile weapons. Experimental weapon is a prototype phaser hexacannon. While looking for ways to confront the massive enemy warships during the Dominion War, the Federation decided to go forward with the creation of a weapon system that could stand equal to any foe. Building upon the original concept of the phaser quad cannon designed for the USS Defiant, a prototype improved version was designed which increased the amount of cannons to 6. The prototype hexacannon fires even more bursts of heavy damage than its original quad version. For activation, instead of draining the ship's engines, the hexacannons were designed to rely on a longer cooldown than its predecessor while extending the overall operative autonomy of the ship.
Right. Nova, we'll start off with you. Is there anything about this ship that you really, really like? Anything that caught your eye?
Once again, it was the console. The starship trait a little bit as well. However, it was more really the console. My main has a Torpside build, and I'm wondering if there is a way that I would be able to incorporate this into it. However, since it provides extra weapon power, probably wouldn't end up being that great of an idea.
All right.
But the trait could be beneficial since projection weapons, you get a stacking bonus when you use projectile weapons.
Ken, how about you? Same question. Anything that caught your eye on this ship?
Well, I'm really interested in the hexacannons. The question that I haven't seen answer, well, I haven't watched enough or seen anyone using it yet, and I don't have it, but does cannon scatter volley apply to it when equipped? If it does, oh yes, because the ability to now have another forward-facing cannon that is 6 combined with the quad on the front and your dual heavies, oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, Ken. The hexacannons is what caught my eye, and I'm like, ooh, that could be nice. So it's not enough for me to say, yes, I definitely want this ship, but I'm definitely thinking about it. I did notice one thing that doesn't make any sense to me as you were reading there. So the console layout is 5 tactical, 2 engineering, and 4 science. But the Admiralty card stats are engineering 62, science 23, and tac 32. When it has 5 tac console slots and only 2 engineering as a higher end. That doesn't seem right to me. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Based off the console slots, tax should be 62, engineering should be 23, and science should be 32. So I'm wondering, is there a mistake in that block? Actually, any of you tuned into the show now at the minute, if you have this ship or the bundle, could you check out the Admiralty card stats and let us know if those are indeed accurate, or is that a mistake that they made on the blog? But that doesn't seem right to me, and when you were reading that out, I was like, hang on a second, that doesn't make any sense. Why would the engineering, which is the lowest amount of consoles, have the highest Admiralty card stats? That just didn't make sense. Right, let's get our next giveaway up and running. So guys, this is for another stack of 999 Lolonot favors. These again were very generously donated to us by Matt Black of the Priority One Armada. Thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks, Matt.
Yep, we really appreciate the donation, and I'm pretty sure that whoever's going to win these here tonight is going to be very grateful as well. So what we would like you guys to do is type in the word Typhon into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word Typhon, and that will enter you in with the chance of winning a stack of 999 Lolonot favors. So, best of luck, everyone. Alright, Nova, can you tell us all about...
So, real quick, Phil Monk just posted that it's Engineer 23, Tax 62, Science 32.
So, yeah, there you go. There you go, you see? The blog. The blog is wrong.
Well, isn't that a big surprise?
Yeah, big surprise, huh?
The blog wrong?
Yeah, I know. Shock horror.
Since when?
Let's move on to item number 6, because we're only about halfway through it here. But item number 6, Nova, tell us all about the Premonition Temporal Science Spearhead Tier 6, please.
When this ship was introduced in Star Trek Armada, it was presented as a ship from a possible future timeline, circa 2376. That doesn't actually make sense. Of course, the game might be from a while ago, so... Okay.
Yeah, Armada was set in the early 2300s, I believe.
Ah! Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing is with a lot of these games, I either didn't play them or it's been so long that I don't remember anything, so this stuff is all new. So, back to the announcement. Stay true to this ship's roots. Star Trek Online knew it had to be made into a temporal operative vessel. So, they do hope that you enjoy their interpretation of this ship's iconic Gemini effect power as well. Confidential. Temporal Prime Directive. Starfleet personnel are strictly forbidden from learning about future events and timelines by any means. As such, this information must be kept confidential. Discuss your experiences with no one. This ship is a replica of the original ship that came back in time to prevent a surprise Borg attack that succeeded in assimilating Earth. While most of its time travel capabilities have been disabled due to the risk of interfering with the timeline, some of its original technology has been repurposed, allowing it to continue using the rest of its abilities. The ship details are as follows. It has a 4-3 weapons layout with 3 device slots. The bridge officer stations consist of a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Engineering, Ensign Science, Commander Science Temporal Operative, and Lieutenant Commander Universal Temporal Operative. The consoles are 3 TAC, 3 Engineering, and 5 Science. And it has the normal science sensor analysis, subsystem targeting, secondary defense slot. The Universal console is the Gemini device. It does have the Admiralty stats of 30 Engineering, Science 62, and TAC 24, with the special of plus 10 Science per Engineering ship. The Gemini device. Once again, the Temporal Prime Directive applies. Starfleet personnel, don't talk about this stuff. In another timeline, the Borg successfully and managed to assimilate Earth. As a last-ditch effort, the remainders of the Federation sent a ship back in time to warn of the upcoming attack. This console was developed using the knowledge acquired from that original vessel. While unable to use its time travel abilities on itself, it's capable of temporarily calling the USS Enterprise F on command from a different timeline and using the so-called Gemini effect, duplicates it to aid in battle. Once the effect wears off, the copy simply fades away. While the device is active, shifts in the space-time structure result in apparent improved weapons recharge cycle. Some of its internal systems have been repurposed to provide the ship with an increased exotic particle output. This console can be equipped in any console slot, and you may only equip one on any ship. The Starship trait Temporal Stasis Field. While this trait is slotted, activating a Control Bridge Officer ability will also trigger an AoE hold on the target's locations.
Right. Ken, let's start off with you. What, if anything, has caught your eye for this ship, the Premonition?
The only thing that caught my eye is the look of it. Overall, I'm kind of meh about it. I mean, I'm not disinterested, but at the same time, I'm not super excited. If anything, the console duplication effect kind of strikes my attention, but I don't see it. I question its strength.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I get it. No, but how about you? What, if anything, catches your eye about this ship?
This ship was actually the one that I was the least interested in when I originally read the blog on everything. It still probably is, but maybe I'm not so. I might be maybe a little more interested in it. It was the console, actually. Console with all three apparently is something that I like with this particular bundle.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if anybody saw the tweet that they put out when this bundle dropped, but I got a really, really, really big kick out of that. They basically ended up saying, oops, we didn't mean for it to do that much, to call that many ships. And then apparently promptly disabled the ability for it to do so until they fixed it.
Yeah. I'm probably in the same boat as you, Ken. The Gemini device has caught my attention. That could be kind of cool, but there's nothing. The bridge officer seating is good. I mean, Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Lieutenant Commander Universal. Like you could still do a very tactical focused build with those bridge officer seats. Yeah, I'm curious what you guys that have bought this bundle or the ship think about it. Do you like it? Do you have any good ideas for potential builds? Anything like that at all? Let us know in the chat if you have anything like that.
I am wondering, though, something about the trait. Control bridge officer ability that triggers an AoE hold at the target's location. With a... Obviously, that's going to work with the Gravwell build, I'm guessing.
Yeah, tractor beams, Gravwell.
And I don't think I have the tractor beam anymore, but I did. I do have the Gravwell on my Torp side. So I'm wondering actually maybe if that trait could be useful instead of one of the other ones I haven't. I haven't looked at my traits in a while, so I'm not 100% sure about how useful that trait could end up being.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering that. It just... The challenge that I have with the hold with my science builds is they're usually not there long enough to be held.
Yeah, stuff gets wiped very easily with
Right.
Everybody shooting at the same target.
I mean,
That's
if
very
you're
true.
dropping a plasma storm, you're dropping a enhanced Gravwell, you're dropping, any number of others. They're not going to get held there very long. So that's why I was questioning the trait.
You make a good point with that. And unlike you, as far as the looks of this thing, it was not my favorite.
Okay.
I just want to replace the mission pod with the with that arc on the Terran Lexington. Then I'd be happy.
Gotcha. Let's move on to item number 7. Ken, tell us about the remasters of the Aurora and Quasar, please.
Star Trek Online is pleased to announce that Thursday's patch on PC, they released 2 new Starship remasters. The Quasar and the Aurora Science Vessel variants have been totally redesigned and remodeled to bring them in line with Star Trek Online's current standards of visual fidelity. The Aurora has been reimagined by starship designer luminary E.C. Henry as a late 23rd century science vessel, contemporary of the Venerable Constitution refit and Excelsior classes. For the Quasar, Star Trek Online worked with their partners at Virtuoso to add a new Picard-era starship to Star Trek Online's collection, while styling inspired by the Sagan and Constitution 3 class starships. Both new models will replace the previous Aurora and Quasar models completely and are free updates to any version of the science vessel that can access the Aurora and Quasar parts. To see these new variants, ready your science vessel and visit the ship customization UI. Then apply the Aurora. Science vessel, great time to get Star Trek owner and fan artist for a while, contributing awesome renders and videos to projects like the X Astra series of videos. Stowe's partnership with YouTube channel Space Doc. It is exciting to have Keen aboard the Star Trek Online team, and they can't wait to share what else he is and the rest of the team have been working on soon.
I think you were cutting out there for a minute, Ken. I think you're. Was it cutting out for you, Nova?
No, he was cutting out.
Yeah. All right. I thought it was on.
What
my
did you
end.
miss?
It's all right. It's all right.
No, people in chat were starting.
I'll just start all over.
It's fine. It's fine because I'm looking at the
I'll
time.
roll up to item 1 and start there and read. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So Nova, do you have any of these ships that they remastered?
I actually don't know. I don't know if I have any, specifically of this science vessel or not. I didn't end up going to look, unfortunately.
All right. Ken, do you have any of these ships, do you know?
I don't know. I'm not certain. I don't think they're one that I just know off the top of my head because my science vessel, I'm a Draenor guy, so.
I can't actually place these ships either. I'm quickly going into the Zen store to see if I can find them by scrolling down through the list. I'm actually in the same boat as you guys. I don't know if I have these ships. It's a Nova class. Nova class.
In that case, no, I don't have the Nova class.
I do have the Nova. I'm pretty sure I do. Where are you, Nova?
I do.
So,
it's apparently on the tier 1 through 4 tab, and
but is
Nova, Rhode Island, or Equinox is what people are saying.
All right, okay. I passed by the Equinox there a little while ago. Okay. Well, I think that's really cool, that they've gone back and remastered these skins to, bring them up to the current standard of the game and, basically give them higher quality visuals for free. They've gone back and said, we're going to make this look a little better. I don't think I'm running the Nova on it. Oh wait, no, I might actually on my Fed Science guy. I might actually be running a Nova on one of those. I should check that out actually and take a look at it. But I think that's cool. That they're remastering. Touching up things that need to be brought up to higher standards or current levels.
So, Teacher Guy just asked a really important question: is the Nova class weak asteroid damage?
I just noticed that too.
Very good, very good.
Thank you, Teacher Guy.
What say we announce the winner of our second giveaway, guys, and then we'll move on, and because we're already here over an hour at this stage. Does that sound like a plan?
Well, when they decide they want to drop news that basically takes up over half the script. Yeah,
I know, yeah.
it's wild.
Okay, so we are currently giving away another stack of 999 Lull Not Favors, very generously donated to us by Matt Black of the Priority One Armada. Thank you so much, Matt. We really do appreciate the donation so much. And I know whoever the winner is going to be, they're going to appreciate it as well here in a minute. So the winner of 999 favors is... To which viewer P Cubed. Congratulations!
Congrats, Cubed.
Cubed, if you can please contact us, send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch channel and just let us know your in-game handle. We will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So well done and congrats again. Right, let's move into item number 8. Nova, tell us about Xbox and PS4 news, please. What is going on there?
The Demon Hunter event is coming to console, running from now until August 15th. They have a double XP weekend running from now until July 29th. The Credence Miracle Worker Dreadnought Cruiser is now available, and they have a key and lobby store sale running from now until July 29th. And if there is any Xbox Armada news, Lance will have to fill us in on that, since I did not get any from him.
No worries.
And he's currently in chat right now, so he can type it.
Start typing, Lance.
Yeah, get on that straight away. So yeah, that's console basically getting caught up with events that we've already had here on PC, the Demon Hunter event. I remember when that was on PC, I was doing Brotherhood Sword. It was like the quickest and easiest one to do.
Very much so.
Yeah. Right, item number 9, PC patch notes for July 25th and 26th. I'm not going to read over all this, I'll just pick some of the highlights. Resolved an issue preventing the Volvin Obelisk carrier from having templates in the ship tailor. Resolved an issue that was preventing the hurled to fire maces tertiary attack from triggering the Tenevix Council ground trait. Jesus, that was a mouthful. Resolved an issue on the Janeway Command Science Vessel regarding some mirrored Starfleet insignias on the bottom parts of the nacelles. Resolved an issue that was preventing dimensional hypermass torpedoes from being upgradable. Resolved an issue with the Emissary Star Cruiser causing one of the pylons to appear inverted. Resolved an issue with Starfleet insignia on the sides of the hull for the Constitution 3 Miracle Worker Cruiser from being mirrored. July 26th, resolved an issue that caused the console Universal Temporal Disorder to have no cooldown after activation. Resolved an issue that caused the Starship trait Temporal Stasis Field to not have a description when hovering the mouse over in the traits menu. Resolved an issue causing the glow of the starboard nacelles of the premonition to be too small when going to warp. There are 2 known issues. Currently, the Achilles Miracle Worker Heavy Destroyer is missing the Cyclical Quantum Slipstream Drive and a Universal Console slot. Currently, the Typhon Command Escort Carrier Bridge Officer stations does not match the stations in its description. I would imagine that those will be fixed in next week's patch. Since it was included on Friday's patch notes as a known issue, my guess is they'll be working on that Monday morning straight away and give it a day or two, and they'll have that resolved and ready for patching on Thursday. That will be my guess anyway. Right, moving on to item number 10, Armada news. Every Monday on our YouTube channel, join Sarah and James on the latest episode of Trekking Out the News, where we bring you all the latest Star Trek universe news and headlines. Be sure to tune in this Monday when the Priority One Armada takes to the airwaves again with Accolade Hunter, hosted by our very own Admiral James. As usual, Thursday is TFO Thursday. This event is for all Priority One Armada members and offers a chance for us to team up together and earn Marks, XP, and more importantly, Dilithium. To check the time of this event, simply open up the fleet window like so, click on the Events tab, and then select TFO Thursday from the list, and you will see the time of the event and the date in your local time zone. As you can see, for me, it's at 1 a.m. Friday morning for me, but in-game will always show your local time zone. Moving on, the Priority One Deca fleet has finished construction of a starbase, and its focus is now the colony world. We would like to ask everyone to focus your contributions to the colony world first before all other holdings, as that is the only remaining holding that needs to be built. The Ferengi Alliance fleet is just over 3 days away from finishing its first Tier 5 upgrade for the colony world. Once this upgrade comes off cooldown, we will start work on the colony world Tier 5 upgrade. So well done, everyone. The Romulan Republic fleet and the Klingon High Council fleet are now working towards a Tier 5 starbase in colony world. Next up, the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet has its final Tier 3 upgrade for the fleet Spire online. At the time of this broadcast, it needs approximately 15,000 fleet marks, 1.3 million dilithium, and a bunch of provisions. So loads of opportunities to earn loads of fleet credits in the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet. If you're interested in joining any of our specialist fleets, you can submit your application on the Priority One Armada website today. These fleets also offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all fleet stores. Next, don't forget to follow our various social media accounts at P1 Armada on TikTok and Twitter. We'd love to boost our Twitter followers, so each month we're giving away 10 Lockbox Master Keys, 1 T6X token, and 1 Fleet Ship module. All you have to do is just follow our Twitter account at P1 Armada, retweet our promotional tweet, and or comment on our promotional tweet to enter. Next up, we want to quickly talk about an initiative that we started this year, and that is specifically for the Priority One Ferengi Alliance fleet. Members of the Priority One Ferengi Alliance fleet can earn this awesome challenge coin and display stand completely free when you earn the rank of Liquidator in the Priority One Ferengi Alliance fleet. And we have been sending these coins to every member who has earned the rank of Liquidator completely free, mailed anywhere in the world. And we hope to continue this for all of our specialist fleets in the future. But this is in an effort to get the Ferengi Alliance fleet to max level 85. So we really want to encourage everyone to contribute to the Ferengi Alliance fleet. Because we won't be doing this for any of the other fleets unless this proves successful and gets the fleet to max level Tier 5 level 85. So keep on working on the Ferengi Alliance fleet, guys. We are nearly there. There's just 3 more upgrades to go. So keep on working on the colony world and we can get this done. And next year, assuming that we are successful, we will be working on the Klingon High Council fleet next. Next up, we want to talk about our very own Priority One Armada Com Badge. This year, we released our very own Com Badge designed with the traditional Priority One broadcasting rays coming out from the center. The badge is mainly gold with a nickel section and a soft enamel black section. And you can purchase one of these com badges for $24.99 on the Priority One Armada website. And that is with shipping and handling fully included to anywhere in the world. And these are a great addition to any cosplay or just to show your support and membership to the Priority One Armada. So if you're interested in getting one of those, you can purchase one now on the Priority One Armada website. You guys have one of these badges each, don't you? Nova and Ken?
I do,
Yes.
and my wife has one.
Yeah, and you're very happy with them?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yes.
That's
Yes,
fantastic.
I am.
That's brilliant. Yeah, I love mine. I total geek. I wear the damn thing like any opportunity. If I'm going to the post office and I'm like, yeah, check out the con badge. That's ours. Like totally geeking
I
out.
don't think I'm quite that bad.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I know I've got a problem. I freely admit that I've got a problem. Right. So this section, we want to say that we are so grateful to all our members who make donations to the community. We want to thank you so much to everyone who has made a financial contribution via our website. These donations directly support the Priority One Armada by paying for things such as website hosting fees, production software for this show, domain name fees, Ep313 services, restreaming software for this show. It literally keeps the lights on around here and pays for everything. And we want to thank everyone who has made a financial contribution via the website. We would not be here without the incredible support that you guys have shown us. And if you would like to support the Priority One Armada, you can make a donation on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. And you can visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. Right. That wraps up the news.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
So, since you're on at 1 a.m. your time, and that's Friday for TFO Thursday, doesn't that mean it would be, instead of TFO Thursday, it would be Tactical Friday operations for you?
Well, we usually go off U.S. time, so yeah, that's, you know.
Creative way of doing that, though, Ken. I do like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, so let's get stuck into the away mission. What have we got coming up? We've got the scavenger hunt coming up. Right, well, I'm going to get into position. So, my recommendation for this particular event is for people to go to the volcano, go to the center of the volcano, and that is the best way to start off the scavenger hunt. So I'm just going through the cave here and gonna end up outside.
Meanwhile, most everybody flies up and over the cave.
Nope,
the
not
mountain.
me. There we go. So the reason this is the best place to do it is because when you start your scan, you are going to knock off 75% of the island by being in the center. So I'm going to pick up the mission now. Pick it up. And we initialize here. And it doesn't matter what direction you go, but just move a little bit so that you can do another scan. Like what I've done there. And then scan for the artifact. And you're going to knock off 75% of the map. So I know it's generally in this direction. So I'm going to move a bit further. And you have to come to a complete stop when you do scans. If you're moving even a little bit, it'll throw off the scan. So I have a fair idea where this is now, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if I get it on this next scan. There's a good chance that could happen. But if not, I'm not too far away from it. There we are. See? Found it. Straight away. It does help to know where these things are as well, but hopefully I've just shown you guys, for anyone who's not too sure, the best way to approach the artifact scavenger hunt is to be in the center of the map when making your initial scan, because you cut out so much of the map by being in the center of the map. Right, what have we got next? Powerboard race. So that would be over back where we were.
Not for another 13 minutes.
That's fine. But what we're going to do is I'm going to go get in position, and then I'm going to start the next giveaway. You see?
Yes. But you could also do a flying high.
I could do a flying high. You know, I'm going to go do a flying high.
Could also go build a sandcastle.
I'm definitely not going to build a sandcastle. Screw that.
What? What's wrong with sandcastles?
Oh, I got burnt out on that after the first year that it was introduced into the game.
I haven't built my sandcastle for this year. I like to build a sandcastle and then angle it and take a screenshot with my character at the sandcastle and the ship
Yeah.
in it. I like to do that for each. I think I finally found where the stinking thing is at.
Guys, so I just seen there, it looks like we got some sort of a bot on the channel. Don't click on that link that was posted in there 2 minutes ago. I have no idea what that is, but I'm definitely not going to click in the link, and I would recommend that you guys don't do it either. And what we'll do is we'll actually ban that account from the chat.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yep. Rachel Oldham says, "Winters, add me to the Armada." It's hers. Why can't I add you? Let's try it the long way.
You want me to take care of it, Winters?
What fleet are you in?
I am currently in Zeta.
Ah, no, it's alright. I've got it. Alright.
Okay.
Invite has been sent to Ursa.
So we're repping Zeta tonight.
You're rapping what?
Repping Zeta.
Oh, I thought
Ken
you
and
said
I.
rapping. I was like, you can't
No.
rap.
No. We're repping Zeta. As I'm on one of my Zeta tunes as
Alright,
well.
okay. Well, I'm on Beta. Beta's my baby.
I know that Beta is your baby, but
Yep.
it was the one that I joined in and that I grew or helped to grow.
Yep.
You helped Drew.
I am not on the character though that I did most of the work on in that fleet because he really didn't need stuff on Ryza that much.
This is a good idea to do the Flying High Nova. Kill a couple of minutes.
Exactly.
Actually,
One race
when
done.
is... Oh, it looks like we just missed the Horgon hunt. That's unfortunate. How you guys been doing with the summer event? Have you been playing much of it? Like, have you been, farming favors like crazy, or you just like more casually playing and doing little bits here and there?
More casual playing. I've done a number of foregone hunts. I haven't been as diligent or as what's a good way to put this?
Crazed?
Yeah, that's probably a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I haven't been trying to do the Horgon hunts as much as what I was a couple of years ago when I first came back to the game. And
Luminous says they have a little over 100,000 favors. What? 100,000?
I'm at about 60, but that was mostly from the first few weeks. The first 2 weeks of it when I had extra time. I went through and I made it my mission to get the Rycian kit on all my tunes, and then several other things on all my tunes.
Alright.
Unlocking all of the dances and the emotes and all that stuff. The important things.
Yeah.
yes, always important to have those dances. I actually have picked up the new Rycian kit. The only character I've traded on so far is my main, and that's because he already had 3 of the 4 element types already in his build. Now, he has the Rycian kit, the one that you can mod for K-Perf, and there's just slight differences between those 2 kit mods that I am actually not sure which one, at least for his build, is actually the better one. if I think it's fire damage that I'm missing. If I were to get a fire damage one, then that might change things, but I haven't picked that up yet.
I just went with the standard K-Perf one on all my tunes, and I'm done. I'm not going to chase the other ones.
I was curious about it since I had 3 element types.
Oh, that makes sense.
And yeah, I'm interested in picking up one of those fire abilities. Probably since he's a science character, I believe I have 2 universal fire options for him, and I'm not sure which one to go with. One of them I know has what I consider to be an extremely long cooldown time, and I'm not in favor of long cooldown times on anything really. But I still will probably end up trying them both out.
Right. So, I was eating a biscuit. Sorry. I'm finished
That's
with the
okay.
artifact scavenger.
Do you got
hunt.
any to share?
Hell no. Not for you. You're all mine. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You see? This is because you were being mean to me earlier. And you were mean to me during the week. You left me with strangers. Left me with strangers on Discord.
I did not leave you with strangers.
Yes, you did. Left me all on my own.
No.
Didn't even say goodbye. Just left.
You know, I waited until you came back, or at least I wanted to wait until you came back, so that you didn't get left in the room by yourself. Mufasa happened to log on beforehand, so you did get to speak with Mufasa when you came back.
Leave me.
But
with
I had to get ready for work, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have stayed and hung out some more.
Couldn't even say goodbye, just up and left, and I came back, and I'm like, where's my friend and my best friend in the world, Nova gone? Leave me all on my own.
Well, thank you.
You sound like me. I'm not allowed to be left alone. I seem to get in trouble.
But I had to get ready for work. I would have loved to have stayed if it wasn't for that.
Right, so we have the artifact scavenger hunt finished. Powerboard race is going to get started here in a few minutes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get our 3rd giveaway up and running. This is once again for a stack of 999 Lulonot favors, very generously donated to us by Matt Black of the Priority One Armada. Thank you so much, Matt. We really, really do appreciate the donation so much, and such an awesome prize to win as well.
Wow. Matt gave the donations for tonight's show, all of them? Thank you.
Yeah, he did. So what we would like you guys to do is type in the word Achilles into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. Type in the word Achilles into the chat, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a stack of 999 Lulonot favors. So best of luck, everyone. Right, so people are starting to congregate here, getting ready for the powerboard race.
Oh, I'm building a sandcastle.
With only 3 minutes to go?
Yeah, sure, it'll be fine.
Yeah?
It doesn't take that long.
Yeah, I guess. Where are you, Ken? Oh, wait, no, I see your ugly butt over there.
That's not what you wanted to say.
It really isn't.
Hi, Matt. Are you building a sandcastle? No, it looks like you might be artifact hunting.
This is my shoddy engineer.
Shoddy? What makes him shoddy?
Well, you know, like shoddy engineering. It's like junk, crappy, but still makes things work.
Mm-hmm.
Baling wire and duct tape.
Jury rigging.
Yep.
Oh, I think this is a first. I'm building my sandcastle entirely out of damp sand. Normally, there's at least some dry sand.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Weird.
Yes. Big Perm pointed out. Miracle worker.
And I'm all done and headed over to the starting point.
I know what you were trying to do there, Lance.
What was he trying to do?
Trying to get his big crocodile butt on the camera.
What? Lance trying to photobomb?
Yep.
So what, was he making little small adjustments trying to go this way, this way, this way? Basically,
No, this big alligator just came in front of me with a loincloth on, and I was like, I don't want to be looking at that crap.
Gorn with the loincloth on the Back to the Future
Yeah.
hoverboard.
Yes.
Little bitty hoverboard under the big old gourd.
Exactly.
Anyone who is tuned into the show and hasn't joined us yet here at the start of the powerboard race, we are on instance number 14. So feel free to come and join us and take part in the fun and games while we're doing that here. There's a lot of people already queued up here or ready and waiting to start the powerboard race, and if you would like to join us, you are more than welcome.
Lance, I thought you were going to get the flowers for your Gorn. I don't see those.
He doesn't need flowers. He just needs a flower.
A flower? Just one?
He ain't got much to cover up.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe a daisy.
So much for the thought that just popped into my head that I'm not sure if I want to continue.
Uh-huh. Right.
There's a wonderful little sound on our soundboard, though, that probably goes well with this thought.
Would you
I just want to point out that hoverboarding or the power boards are like my least favorite thing. I am horrible at it.
Would you believe this is the first powerboard race I've done this year? The only thing I've been doing is flying high and the Horgon hunt. I haven't been doing anything else.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've done everything at this point. The sandcastle was the only thing I think I hadn't done at least once.
Yeah. What's
Yes.
next? Oh, biathlon is next. Cool.
Yes, biathlon. We'll see how well I do because my kitty's wanting attention right now. She keeps walking across my lap. Oh, crud. I think I joined.
Oh, yeah. If you've been there all this time and you hadn't joined.
No, I didn't end up joining. Ah, crud. Oh, well. Yep, the course is not here whatsoever.
That's funny.
Okay. I will see you guys at the end.
Ah, somebody just overtook me. Like a bat out of hell.
Who did?
I have no idea. I'm trying to fly a powerboard. Asking me questions in the middle of this.
Exactly. See, that is the extra obstacle that you need.
That's me in first currently, winners.
Oh, is that you?
Oh, wow.
Just wait, I'm about to get disqualified probably.
Oh, I thought I was going to get disqualified too. Oh, yeah. No,
Oh,
no,
kid's gonna get kid
Did
beat you.
it! Yay!
Oh,
I got second place.
oh, that was close. Who was it that was coming in that almost grabbed second place?
I think that was Miku, wasn't it?
Look at Ken going, oh, I suck at the power board race, man. He's in first.
No, so this is the first one I've actually. I've probably done it a
Rubbish.
dozen times,
Absolute
and it's the first time I've placed.
What's that?
I'm just lucky I have you here, who hasn't been trying to do it all month.
What's that smell? Oh yeah, your pants are on fire.
No, really, it's the first
I
time
don't
I've placed.
believe
I'm like, this is gonna be horrible.
What load of rubbish. All right, I'm getting into position for the biathlon.
Yep, and this time I am not going to get distracted by the two of you.
Oh, that was cubed, not Miku.
Oh, was
That
it?
almost
okay.
got second.
All right, if I remember, this should be roughly around where I want to be. Okay, so how long we got? We got 3 minutes.
Yep.
A TFO where you have to defend the resort against eco-terrorists attempting to mess up the weather system.
Wait, what?
Straight out of Deep Space Nine.
Oh my goodness.
Lads just typed into Twitch chat.
Oh.
That's funny. That's
Oh, wow.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, that sounds like that could be fun.
That's
I
funny.
will say that I don't know what's changed in this recent update, but after the update on Friday, and it may have been Thursday, and I just didn't notice it, but I'm running like all graphics on high, and I don't normally get like blocking and blobs at a distance, and it's been horrible. Absolutely horrible.
You know, I haven't seen those blocks, the black blocks that occasionally pop up. I haven't seen those this year. I haven't seen them for a while.
It just is like there's like outlines around all the characters and stuff. It just seems like something changed in the graphics in the update this week, and it's very saddening.
Wait, it's saddening?
Yeah, it doesn't make me happy. Like, it makes me sad because it's normally so pretty, and now it's not.
Oh, okay. So it's stuff that made the graphics look worse.
Yes.
Gotcha.
What's coming up after the biathlon? Again, this is my first biathlon this year.
This is
After the
another
biathlon is the scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt. So another scavenger hunt, and then another flying high.
Dance.
Yeah. So we're going to be ending with the dance, it looks like.
Choo-choo.
Darn it, Cryptic for putting so much news in that we had to cover that we ended up missing the Horgon hunt.
It's not the end of the world.
No.
Saturday Night Fever.
No, there's
We
another
end
one
with
in
Saturday
46
Night Fever.
minutes. Nice. I've got to do my endeavors tonight. I've got to set up all of my quests for my birds and monkeys to be ready for tomorrow. You know what? There wasn't a lot of stuff that I ended up getting done today because, once again, I had to work and, yeah. That is life. Oh, Dwayne, super soaker guns. Nice. That would be fun.
So, Lance, I see you're doing it again. You're a sick man, you know that?
That is wonderful, Lance. All right, joining the biathlon this time.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes, I clicked on the button this time.
Yay!
No, Miku, we don't want prune juice in the super soakers.
I'm probably going to get disqualified on this one since I haven't been doing it this year. I'll be out of practice, I'd say.
I always get disqualified on that final turn in to have to switch to the floater.
Oh, yeah.
I just like way overshoot.
Yeah.
This one, it's powerboard I tend to get disqualified on, not the biathlon.
That last turn, man, gets me every time.
That last turn can be handled very easily. This is a lot of players.
It sure
I don't think I've been in a race with this many players this year.
Ah, I hit a rock. I hit a wall.
You know, all the names are kind of distracting out of everybody that is on my friends list or in the fleet that I'm in right now.
Yeah.
It's so hard being popular, isn't it, Nova?
It's my own.
And there
it's
I
my
go.
own. It's my own doing. It's my own doing.
I'm out.
I'm actually doing pretty well. Up, up, and away.
Oh, the floaters drive me nuts.
Oh, Ursa's here. Hey, I got first place. More tags to add to my mountain of tags. Who got second? Geek Boy. Well done, everyone.
Yeah,
Yay.
this round was not a good round for me.
So we're actually in the perfect spot to do the artifact scavenger hunt next. So yeah, may as well hang out here. What's so I think after we do, so what I'm probably going to do is I'll do the artifact scavenger hunt. I'll do a flying high, and then we'll announce the winner of our third giveaway. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good
And-
idea.
I hope I can get over there in time. Ah, shoot, I missed the last ring!
Yeah, you did not, did you?
Yes, I did!
Oh,
3,
no.
2, oh no! How?
You see, that's what you get for lying to me now, you see.
What do you mean lying to you?
You know what you did.
I,
Left me with strangers.
oh. Once again, I did not leave you with strangers.
Yes, you did.
I was a stranger once, Winters.
Who are you again?
I don't know.
Oh, how's my dog doing? Oh, well, look at that.
Ursa, I'm fine. Apparently, I can't fly tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking.
I have not had a drink.
Nova's drunk again, guys.
No, hey, that's Cat, not me.
Oh, man. This is funny.
I'm not so certain about that, Nova. I mean, I hear the way you talk about. Never mind.
Are you sure you want to go any further?
Nope.
I
Guess
can't believe
what?
what you
Guess-
called Cat
guess-
yesterday.
T-
Terrible. Absolutely.
Did not.
Uh,
And Lance,
The-
Lance, Feel free to go ahead and tell Cat.
The language that Noble was using last night against Cat was, and Cat wasn't even there.
Oh,
It was
no.
some of
It
the
was
worst
crazy.
stuff. It was some of the worst stuff I've ever heard, and I was in the military. I've met drill sergeants that wouldn't use the language that Noble was using last night. It was terrible. It's unbelievable.
I'm not sure if I can repeat what I said, even though it wasn't that
Exactly.
bad.
You see,
what
you can't repeat
making.
it. You can't repeat it because it was so bad.
It was not bad, but considering what we try to do with the show, I am not sure if I could say anything.
No, I'm telling you, you can't because it was so bad.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I wasn't talking about Cat. I was talking about my cats.
You're absolutely right, Go Jinx. That explains everything.
Let me say. No, I wasn't drunk driving.
No, drunk flying.
I wasn't drunk flying either. Somebody has said, we were in a Armada group, and somebody has said, oh, I can move. It was bowling alley, Undine Assault. And so I started to move as well, and just before the timer ticked down to the official start of the TFO, I see something fly in, and I explode. Damage history. You've been destroyed by an asteroid. I'm like, wait, what? That is what happened.
Yeah. And if you just moved, you would have been fine.
If I hadn't have moved, I would have been fine.
Alright, Artifact Scavenger Hunt is up and running. Initialize. Move forward a little bit. Do a second scan or a first scan. And ta-da! We have a direction. So, I wouldn't be at all surprised if this is in the same place or close to the same place.
Well, I can tell you mine's not, because it's going to be on the opposite side of the island.
Was I moving when I done that last scan? No, I wasn't. Okay. So we'll go this direction, and actually around here it's probably good. Aha! I think I know where it is.
Yeah, this is actually probably going to be literally the opposite side of the island from the other one.
Found it. Alright, time for a flying high.
Be sure and get out there and fly, winners.
Yep. Taking in the scenery.
I love how she says that when you circle the peak, it gives you a view of much of the island. I am sorry, but when I am flying, trying to fit through those gates, I am not looking at the scenery of the rest of the island.
Whoa.
That just means you're going too fast. Slow down. Enjoy the view.
Flying high.
I would if my floater went slower.
Well, you can buy a cheap floater and it'll go slower.
Exactly.
Yeah,
There's a solution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
like to make
yeah.
things difficult.
I'm not making anything difficult.
You always have to find a problem with everything. Get up and go attitude. Stop making problems for things. God, you're so much work. You know that. It's terrible.
You know, it's a good thing I really like this community. Otherwise, I don't know why in the world I put up with your...
Shenanigans.
Exactly.
Shenanigans is the word.
Let me just finish that for you. Shenanigans.
Thank you. Yes, I knew I couldn't say it, but I know what people are. Yeah. Pretty much fill in the words.
No, you've already
Uh-huh.
caused enough problems. I guarantee Farnsworth's grandson
Yeah.
knew exactly what you were going to say.
Is his grandson even watching tonight? See, we haven't even
You
found
just
that
have
out.
to assume yes.
Yeah.
I know, which is why I haven't been saying certain words. Oh, the advantage is to just sitting around in Discord chatting with people.
Farnsworth probably signed off and is just letting you think he's still here.
What's
You know
next,
what?
Dan
He did actually do that one show last year when April 1st was on a Saturday. The production team had a wonderful idea. Hey, you know what? Let's play an April Fool's joke on the entire community, and let's stream Star Wars: The Old Republic. Farnsworth watched it and eventually said, "You know what? I'm taking off." And we eventually switched over to Stowe and did TFOs because of the reaction of the community. And Farnsworth stayed around the entire time, didn't say a word, and continued to watch everything that was going on. He enjoyed that dumpster fire. It was fun though.
Hyper Hydra, I just have to say, your arms are like creeping me out.
But that's normal for him.
Like his arms are almost dragging the ground.
Whatever alien he has got, that's normal for Hyper Hydra.
Imagine getting a slap off that guy. My God, you could do some damage with those arms.
Yeah, you could.
Right, let's announce the winner of our third giveaway, guys, since we've got a few minutes to kill here.
Spud, I am going to so get you.
Guys,
I look back at chat.
Guys, this is for another stack of 999 favors, very generously donated to us by Matt Black of the Priority One Armada. Thank you so much, Matt. What an awesome prize to get. I mean, it's a power board, it's a floater, it's a couple of costumes, whatever you want to spend it on. Definitely a great prize. So thank you, Matt, so much for that. What we wanted you guys to do was type in the word Achilles into the chat. So if you have not done that yet, type in the word Achilles into the chat now. It doesn't matter if you're watching on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube. And we'll give you 5 seconds on that. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. If you haven't typed in the word Achilles, I'm afraid you've missed your opportunity. So, the winner of a stack of 999 Lullanaut favors is Twitch viewer Jaden Prime. Congratulations!
Congratulations.
If you can please contact us, send a whisper to the Priority One Twitch channel and let us know what platform you're playing on. And what your in-game handle is. We will get that prize sent off to you at the end of the show. So well done and congrats again. Right. So we have 8 minutes to go until the dance off. Before the dance off starts. And that'll probably wrap up the end of the show. Oh my God! I turn back to the screen and look at... I need to change the camera angle. If it's not Farnsworth, it's Ken. If it's not Ken, it's Piglet or Pigpen. Pigpen doing it as well.
Didn't you mention Farnsworth earlier as well?
Yeah, yeah. If anybody is watching and they're not sure how I've got my list of emotes up here pinned onto the screen, what you do is you click in the bottom right hand corner of the chat box, the little cogwheel speech bubble, go to emotes, and then hit the pin icon in the top right hand corner, and it will pin your emotes to your screen so that you can quickly switch between emotes for the dance competition. Ooh, I see more people arriving here. Ronnie Jackson Jr., how's it going, dude? Ronnie's awesome. Excuse me. I just seen Lance up on the podium thing, and he's going absolutely nuts. But it reminds me of that episode of Friends when Ross and Monica go to the New Year's TV show thing, and they're like, How'd you manage to get up there?" They're like, "We learned how to dance."
There we go, Lance. I'll join you.
My goodness, yeah. Flying in and seeing the crazy, wacky dancing Gorn and Shoddy. Yeah. That's not something I want to see.
I see what you did there, winners.
Yep. My eyes, my eyes.
I love that, Winners.
Yep.
You can put up with the dancing Gorn, but the other one, you know what would be even easier? If you ended up coming over here and standing over here.
No, I'm fine where I am. I'm good.
Okay.
Urs said his eyes burn.
Yeah, my eyes. My eyes, the goggles do nothing. Alright, so we got 4 minutes to the dance off.
Oh, it looks like my wife just texted and said, "Oh, the dog met a nope rope."
Oh, wow.
It's an annual occurrence with several of them. They just can't quite learn to leave the nope ropes alone.
Who wants to take bets that we will not get a choo-choo a choo-choo dance in this dance competition?
I mean, my bets are we won't.
Because we know. We already know we're not going to get some.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So if you would just, scoot over just a little bit and get off the platform here and go somewhere else.
Oh, no, if I'm on the map, you won't get one.
Oh, okay. Well, then everybody needs to change to a different map.
Rachel says, I'd bet 50 EC that we're going to get a choo-choo.
You know what's even funnier, winners? I just realized that I got first on that power board without using my tribble.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah. I wonder if that's why I was able to control it better, because normally I get disqualified in both of them. That's usually why I don't do them, is because those sharp corners there at the end, I always just
Yeah.
overshoot.
Yeah.
You do know what the trick is in order to take those sharp corners, right?
Not
You get
everybody
slow
has
down.
the money to spend that much on drink, Nova. All right.
Oh, my.
People, have to prioritize. We can't all be alcoholics, Nova. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Teacher guy says.
Teacher guy.
Yeah, if you just swear loud enough, you can take the corners.
You dirty, rotten so-and-so.
Yeah. Oh, did we lose Nova?
We ran her off.
Well, she just put a message into Twitch chat. I think my computer just shut down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. That's funny.
Percussive maintenance is the answer to everything, Matt.
All right, so we have 1 minute, less than 1 minute to the dance-off.
So, Matt, does that mean you're a Jacob Pog fan?
Well, there's Nova Gun. She just dropped from the channel.
Yep.
Yeah, it's her PC or laptop did actually crash.
Go Jinx.
yeah. That's funny.
I'm not allowed to say that. I got in trouble for using that as an adjective.
Okay, don't forget you have to join the dance off to take part. Here we go. I want to dance. Yeah, so it's been a big problem for her. She can't stop drinking. She goes through like 2 or 3 bottles of vodka a day, Ken. It's crazy.
Oh wow.
Do the running man.
So yeah, that's gonna be funny because according to Gojinx, we're gonna get like 4 choo-choos in a row now.
Yeah. Raise the roof. So it seems like Nova is still having problems.
Okay, are you guys able to hear me? Am I coming through clear?
No, can't hear you at all.
That's good to know. I don't
Can't
know.
hear who.
Yes, Ken. I don't know what in the world happened, but a computer did not actually totally shut down. I mean, it shut down, but the programs are still up.
Oh, wow.
It's just Discord went bonkers when I tried to log back in, and you guys all sounded like robots.
So you've missed out on the dance off then, Nova.
I don't know how much of it is still left.
11 minutes.
That should actually be just enough time. Just enough time to complete it.
I hope they never fix this relic from the staff that you got from the Demon Hunter event this year.
Oh yeah.
That's what causes that wisp to fly around that's going around me.
Uh-huh.
If you have it out and start emoting, it does that.
I have ended up on a totally different instance.
Of course.
Oh well.
We all moved.
Yeah, sure, we all moved. No, I'm on number 7 right now. Yes, Miku, I know you guys are on number 14, but I'm not going to be able to have the time to complete the dance and transfer over to the server. At least I'm not going to risk it. Hey, look, I got a choo-choo.
My God.
Now that song's it's going to be stuck in my head the rest of the night. I don't appreciate it.
You are welcome. I have to do something to get a song stuck in your head. Your prime candidate for getting songs stuck in your head, unfortunately, is no longer with us, so you're welcome.
Yeah, you win that one.
Not something you necessarily want to win, but...
No, I'm saying, like, getting it stuck in my head.
Okay.
That's what I would always... That's what I would always tell him is, yep, you win.
Okay, gotcha. It looks like Rachel has not gotten a new member mail.
Rachel, what is your handle? Oh, Ursa. Oh, that's you, right. Yeah, I'm going taking care of that when the show finishes. I've made a note of it while we were on the air here. But because the show is going on, I can't do that many things together at the same time. Because I'm only a man.
Winters has to hand type it every time.
I was about to say, wait a minute, you mean you can't multitask?
I can't even say it.
Okay.
Just dance. Raise
Alright, just 10 more dance moves to go, and that'll be this one done.
So is Roxy still curled up with your
She is.
tablet?
Yep.
So whenever I go out in public and we have to dance, these are the dance moves I do to embarrass my kids.
Nice.
Oh, I actually have to look at the stream in order to see what those are.
Well,
Oh,
no,
wait
I'm
a
just
minute.
saying
You're still...
the general stow moves.
Okay, I was going to say, wait a minute, you're still buried behind that block that's on Winter screen.
No, I'm not. I'm right in front of Winners.
Oh, you moved?
Oh yeah,
Okay. Well, my phone is...
but I positioned myself
Small
slightly
screen.
out of view.
Gotcha.
Wave your hands.
It looks like you might be in front of Miku, I'm guessing.
5 more to go.
I am at 4 of 20. Actually, if I do get it complete, it will be very close.
I'm at
If
14.
If I don't get it complete, hey, I got a choo-choo. That makes up for it.
Dance club style.
Yeah, we didn't get a choo-choo. I don't think we're going to get a choo-choo. Because I'm here.
Same here. I don't think I've ever gotten a choo-choo.
Neither have I.
Do the running man. Wave your hands. Wave your hands.
There we go. Dance party complete.
I'm at 18, I think. 16 or 18.
You completed this early for?
What?
I typically hold at 19 of 20 until within the last minute. You never know.
Why do you-
You might get that choo-choo. That's why I hold.
Oh, no, I do
typically
know.
that-
We know.
You guys have already done thrown the towel in, huh?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Hmm. 13 out of 20 with 2 minutes and change. Good night, Illuminus.
Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you
Good
enjoyed
night.
the show. See you again next week. Are you finished, Nova?
Oh, 15 of 20.
With less than a
Well,
minute 30?
what? No, this is over a minute. Maybe a minute 30. As I said, it'll be close. I believe that I should get it, though.
T minus 60 seconds.
18 of 20.
Oh, you'll never get it done.
Yeah, I will.
Well, let's start a really long, drawn out countdown for winners. 40, 39,
Oh, my
38,
goodness.
37. I can't talk that long.
Can we mute Kid now? Complete.
Awesome. We wrap up the show, so? Good dear, lads. No choo-choo. Thanks, Winters. Thanks a lot, Winters. Told you it wasn't going to happen. Told you.
Let me transfer back over to the instance so I can join you guys.
Oh, God. That was funny. Well, I guess that wraps up episode 313 of the Priority One Armada live stream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Next time on Priority One Armada live stream, Kat will be in the Admiral's desk hosting next week's briefing with Lance and Selleck. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Plus, we'll be teaming up with you to earn more favors here on Ryza.
Wait a minute. Doesn't the event end?
Oh, wait, no. It'll be in an adventure zone, so it'll be Marks and Dill that we'll be earning.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't it supposed to be Marks and Dill?
Yeah.
But if you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and want to chat with us in game, then come join us in the Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel _join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you do want to become a member of the Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority One Armada.
Our merch store is back, so come check out our Armada-themed goodies. From t-shirts to towels, cups to caps, and even pillows can be yours if you follow the link on our website or Twitch page.
This episode of Priority One Armada Live is brought to you by our community Patreons through patreon.com. Find out about the thank you packages we offer for each tier and add your support at patreon.com/Priority One Armada. It's your support that keeps us going.
And speaking of Patreon, thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wily Coyote, Sayar, Teacher Guy, Amergen, and Hypohydra.
Want to be notified of our next live stream? Then follow our various channels on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You never know what we will be giving away next time.
Before we go, I'd like to say thanks to our artist Jason Smith, thanks to our community manager James. I would also like to say a very special thank you to my co-hosts Ken and Nova for joining me this week. And finally, of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers, because without you, none of this will be possible. So until next week, take care, live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Good night to everybody.
See y'all next time.